Sagittarius in your astrological chart. All the information you're looking for is in the description box down below. And thank you so much for supporting Sikiksyd. If you'd like a personal reading, information is linked down below in the description box next to the butterfly. What is the energy Sagittarius is learning to embody in each lifetime? All right. You have Kendrick Lamar, the dreamer. Okay. This is about not being the symptom, but being the cure. How? This is about focusing on your own sense of belief that has been developed from not just what you've researched or what you've learned, but also what you have experienced. All right? Now, the most impactful thing that you can possibly do is provide a sense of solution to problem. What does that mean? That means that, of course, there's polarity in the universe. If you are able to provide a sense of solution, right, that comes from one's imagination, that is the cure. Very simple. Instead of demanding respect, you are commanding it by embodying it. And the truth is, a lot of people walk around and they're breathing, but they're not actually alive. You can be broke without being broken. You can. Where if you're not realizing, it's the mind. It's the mind. It's the ability, Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio. It's the ability to know that it's your mind that creates whatever it is into your reality. It's like in the Matrix when the kid tells him, stop trying to bend the spoon because the spoon doesn't actually exist. And that's how you bend the spoon. None of it exists. I mean, that could be anything in your life. People, places, things. I feel like things are washing off of you. Like, I don't know, like, things don't bother you. Things aren't bothering you. What is hidden from Sagittarius and Sagittarius' love life? Okay. So, you could be an Aries, you could be a Capricorn, or you could be a Libra. I do everything. Unequal give and take, lazy, mooching, disrespect, and blame game. Okay. Let me see that kid. It's like the spark comes from your own mind, I feel. Is what you've been learning in each lifetime. In Dreamer, that takes imagination to take action on something, right? And this could even be in career, in some sense of service to humanity. It's about being able to be the cure, not the symptom, right? If in the world, you know that there's a sense of polarity, it's up to your free will and discernment on how you approach it and what you do with what you're made of, right? I feel like what's hidden in your love life is that there is mooching or laziness, there's unequal give and take, so one person could work and the other person may not work, or it's just not, I mean, there's a lot of laziness, it is inconsistent, it's disrespectful. There could be a blame game because the truth is you won't get into a connection or relationship that's codependent. Codependent relationships stem from unequal money making, like one person makes more money than the other person. This also stems from, can be age difference. It's easier to manipulate if there's age difference and there's a lack of awareness. If someone's too naive and they want to paint someone out to be something that they're not, right? It's saying in your love life there's disrespect. There is unequal give and take, whether that's financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, sexually, whatever it is. And you won't get into a codependent situation unless there is something that this person does that you are capable of doing too. So it's actually psychological, where you feel like the more empathy and kindness and compassion and whatever that you give to this person, you're technically giving it to yourself as a mere reflection. But the truth is, all you are is giving away your power rather than taking accountability and cutting that person off. That was a strong download. When I'm channeling, I don't know any of the messages when I'm done reading, because it's channeling. It's like spirit. All right. Okay. Let's see. For the future Sagittarius. Yeah, there's like, I'll tell you in a second. All right. Yeah, Ten of Swords and then I go. There's no money for the non-essentials. There's no money for the non-essentials here. What? The devil releasing. Wow. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Okay. You'll know this reading is for you because you're going to get a burn or a cut or something like that. Okay? That's how you'll know that this reading is for you. In the next 11 days, there's a new opportunity coming, maybe even a new job. But this is what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius. I feel like, how many major arcana do you have? 1, 2, 3, technically. 10 of Wands, Sagittarius and Saturn. The Knight of Swords, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. You have the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn and Jupiter. And you have the Tower, Aries, Scorpio. You have the Seven of Pentacles, Taurus and Saturn. And the Knight of Cups, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And you have the Ten of Swords, Gemini and Mercury. You have the Devil, Capricorn. And you have the Wheel of Fortune, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Okay? And we'll go through all of them. No worries, no worries. Is that one? And this one. Alright. So, someone is financially draining another person. Basically. Someone's also getting kicked out or finding out that someone is unfaithful. Like someone's cheating on them. I feel like if this is work, there's performance punishment where like someone's doing a lot of the work and like, what's it called? Their coworkers get to sort of just like do whatever and stuff like that. Also, you feel like a relationship is really heavy. It's like it's more of an obligation, philosophical and psychological. This doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not. You feel like it's more of a burden. You feel like it's a major burden and responsibility rather because it's something already dead, right? Or it's because you don't go after the 10 of Wands. It's like, I mean, you have 2 tens out here. 19 Wands, whatever it was blocking your happiness, okay? It wasn't making you happy. It's too damn heavy. This can also be like, because it's almost like sitting up, like something was too heavy. This is like a resurrection of yourself. It's a morgue. So this person's dead, but they're being resurrected. The burden. The realization of the burden releases you. You have the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is... The Knight of Swords in reverse is somebody who's a know-it-all. They know everything. You can't tell this person any... None of us know everything. If we came into this world and we knew everything, life would be boring. The Knight of Swords in reverse does illegal activity to make money. Is also somebody who lies. They're a pathological liar. They have mental illness. The Knight of Swords in reverse is also somebody who is extremely inconsistent. This can be a speech impediment as well. Using other profiles to watch someone. It's like catfishing. The Knight of Swords in reverse can also be a gossip. Okay? It's also someone who's in the military or money or legality even possibly. This can be astrology as well. Knight of Swords in reverse. It's like a walking tower. Because you have the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, and Jupiter. There's no money for the non-essentials. There's like, if someone has multiple businesses, then it's like it's falling apart. They can't balance it. They tried to balance it. They can't balance it. It was too much. Saying that they maybe could handle it, they can't handle it. And that's why the tower wasn't stable anyways. It's almost like This is an awakening. This is an awakening. Because it's like flight, the number 10. It's like, it's bad news. Because what's going around, whatever you put out is now coming back. So if you were manipulative, Knight of Swords in reverse is now coming back. It could hit you financially. Okay? Almost like looking at yourself completely differently as well. And then with the Tower, you could be finding out someone's unfaithful, but they're just staying because they don't have any money, or something is falling apart. This could be like, Tower is like somebody getting kicked out. You could be kicking someone out. This could even be children. This could be a divorce for some of you. Work, the government, the military. This could be a father figure. This could be a boss for some of you if you work for somebody. But someone could get fired. The Tower is like, it wasn't stable anyway, so it had to fall. It had to fall. I feel like there's history. 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. You could be going back to school, or you could even be approaching retirement. It's like looking at what you've invested, and then now you know the future of what you should put your work into through the crystal ball, right? Some of you, this can even be like an actual crystal, right? Some of you use crystals to meditate. That's very amazing. That's very beautiful. I'm also very healing for your heart, and your imagination and your career, your health, okay? The health of your career, all right? And your self-development. This is... Some of you, you're watching tarot readers possibly. Okay, you coming to this reading, you could be watching a tarot reader. Even in this bubble, it's like she's being released. Being released from this belief system that you need to be obligated to something. Whether it's because of finances, whether it's because of tradition, constitution, institution, foundation, church, service. And with the Knight of Cups in reverse, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, this is a person who's interested in the same sex. This is a rejection. This is someone taking back a love offer. Somebody proposed, they're taking back their love offer. They're taking back their proposal. The Knight of Cups in reverse is a serial cheater. It's like someone who is, they'll tell you everything you want to hear to get you in bed, and then after that, they're gone. They're like nowhere to be seen, okay? It's a rejection, okay? There's also a shocking realization that you could be realizing someone is not consistent, non-communicative, and that is extremely burdensome to you, but it's also not somebody who's worthy of you. Because they're not even emotionally available. You know this is they're having difficulty creating. Their light is out. Like, they're having difficulty with, because I see, what's it called? There's like a being behind. It's jealousy, moodiness, okay? Experiencing this. And then 10 of Swords, overcoming Gemini and Mercury, your own thoughts and what other people say. Colleagues, schoolmates, siblings, friends, work. Releasing the devil, the need to care what other people think of you and how you're recognized by other people, even if it's male figures. And the Wheel of Fortune here is a Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, a promotion. Some of you could even get a new job offer, or you've been looking for a new job before you quit your job. That's for some of you. You've been looking for a new job. Yes, you've been looking for a new job before you commit to a new job. You're also having like car problems. I feel like you have 2 new job offers coming in for you. Fate is choosing your soulmate. Surprise! You're also going to get a good news from an Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Also, if you have Sagittarius and your Jupiter, Sagittarius and your Mercury, or Gemini and Sagittarius and your Jupiter, you are getting arrested or going to jail. If you own some kind of spiritual business, Taurus energy, it's very financially abundant, it's very well known, it's very popular, and it's also it's like your own sense of belief system. But the Hierophant is constitution, institution, foundation, church, service, marriage. Some of you guys could be married. Others of you, there's someone coming into your life that believes in what you believe in. They could do something similar to what you do. The Hierophant is like a priest, a bishop, a shaman, or somebody who could be in a constitution, institution, foundation, church, or service. Yeah. This is like, because you've come into this conclusion about your own mindset as you move forward, Sagittarius, you have literally 1, 2, it feels like you have you have 3 tens. You could have gotten a lawyer. Yeah. Yeah. Because you're being taken advantage of. You may have abandonment issues in the situation. And one person's more emotionally strong than the other person. And you're getting the whole truth from the Queen of Swords. Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The Queen of Swords is someone who has gone through so much that she now carries the sword of truth and she knows how to manifest. The spider represents manifestation. You're also in touch with your heart chakra. You're in touch with your imagination. You've surrendered routine of doing the same thing over and over again. I am so proud of you, Sagittarius. A lot of you are single. You're chatty, funny, witty. You're divorced for some of you. A lot of you are perfectly fine with being single because you now know your truth. Someone is approaching you as well. I see you being approached by someone. You're going to receive a message from someone. Yeah. If there was a short-term relationship that is ending, okay? Because, for one, somebody's cheating. If someone's in a relationship, or you're even, like, if someone's in a relationship, they're cheating. I just saw the King of Wands in reverse. Cancer, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or Scorpio. Or they want your attention, or they're trying to show off, or they have a big ego, or they're angry. The King of Wands in reverse is like someone who works in the entertainment industry, could work with realty, could work even with like finances, taxes, loans, assets, other people's money. Athletes, could be an athlete, could work with children, could work with esoteric, occult, magic, can also be somebody who works with philosophy or psychology because it's a Sagittarian energy. King of Wands in reverse. There's someone who's very lazy. They're like not inspired. They don't have any motivation to work. And it's very abusive. A lot of you are meeting someone at work. If this is a relationship, there's no sex, especially if they have Pisces somewhere in their chart. There's like no sex, or if you're single, you're not having any sex. The Lovers is out here. A lot of you are meeting someone at work. The Lovers, or you may own like a mom and pop shop or something like that. And so you feel like you're doing everything and that the business could end up falling, okay? Because of the fact that one person is doing all of the work. The Queen of Swords can be a doctor, an astrologer, a lawyer. This is usually like a professor. Some of you like college professors, or maybe you teach children or high school or something like that. You could also it's like a friend as well. She tells the truth though. The Queen of Swords always tells you the truth, even if you're not ready for the truth. You get the truth with the Queen of Swords, okay? Because since she made the web, it's like she doesn't ever get caught in it because she knows that she's made the truth. This is the truth. It withstands anything. My nose is itching when I just said that. This is a love that's watched over from above. If you're married or if you're in a relationship and somebody dies, the other person's not going to get remarried. But this is also signifying you're connecting to someone where it goes past death. And it's like you started off as one type of person, and by the end of the connection, you guys are completely different people. You've developed into completely brand new people. This takes death to his part, right? To a whole other level. A lot of you are also students, I'm seeing. And you're famous. People love to say that they know you, Sagittarius. Okay? All right. Now let's look at the future of Sagittarius's love life. Some of you this is like instant fame for a lot of you. You're very popular, very well known. My nose is itching. Spirit is tickling my nose. The future of Sagittarius's love life, please. Cleanse. Yeah, it's a lot of self-care, self-care, self-care. You're just like focused on yourself. You're very calm. I feel like you're very calm. The future of your love life is that you released it because of the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Devil in reverse. You released it. Released a mentality. Release the care for what others say, because now you know who you are and what you believe, and you know your self-worth and your self-value. It's like a blessing. It's like a blessing in disguise. What will be revealed to Sagittarius's soul? That was quick. 24 breaking down into a 6. Romance. That's beautiful. Romance. Pink represents romance, while red is more so lust and passion. Number 6, this is self-development. I feel like this is the romance within yourself. This is also the lovers. So you are coming into a lover. Somebody loves you, or you love somebody. Okay. A lot of you are picking a lover. If there was like multiple options, it's become extremely clear what's right for you, what isn't right for you, and you're picking one person. Okay? Officially. Congratulations, Sagittarius. Someone could be giving you roses, sending you roses. The number 6 is quite beautiful because it's also the love that you come in within yourself. Like buying yourself roses, right? Realizing even through those roses, right, there's still spikes that comes with the rose, right? And you accepting that within yourself, and that you're still very beautiful even through all experiences, that there's beauty from those experiences. That's very Sagittarian. I love Sagittarius's bluntness. Some of you are just going to be very, very, very blunt. Very blunt. Because someone doesn't know how to communicate with the Knight of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Cups in reverse, they're emotionally unavailable. They don't know what to do with love. Okay? They don't know what to do with love. You have the 8 of Pentacles, Sun and Virgo. You could be meeting someone at work. Okay? Or you work for yourself, or you're even in school possibly for some of you. Hone your skills and be the best you can. Focus on what you do best and give it your all. The rewards awaiting you are well worth the effort. So I feel like you're going to be putting in the work, doing something over and over and over again until you get it right. And it doesn't include you carrying the burden of a connection where you're doing everything. Remember, this can be emotional, mental, spiritual. For some of you, if you hold on to a connection and you're the only person who's putting in any work into it emotionally, because you believe that you're meant to be with this individual, you believe that this is what's meant for you, even if it's never worked out, that's blocking your blessing. Okay? That is still, oh, you're doing everything. You don't have to talk to someone to be doing everything. If you're still, there is a saying, hold on, because it's in my phone, and I keep it on my phone. I keep it on my phone because when I saw this message, I thought it was the best message that I had ever seen. The message is, when you connect, when you give energy or even acknowledgement, right, to another person's actions, you are giving a sense of validation to the situation at all. It doesn't mean you don't acknowledge, like, oh, that someone's narcissistic, or someone's got mental illness, or someone's emotionally manipulative, or can even have an addiction, or whatever. It's not that you don't acknowledge these things. It's just that you're aware that there's too much life in this world for you to be focusing on just that particular individual, that particular type of energy. Right? It's like there's so much more for you. Because people who do these types of things, they don't love themselves. Does this make sense? People who do those types of things, they don't love themselves. And so they want other people to feel that way. And instead of doing that, you're focused on loving your job, loving yourself. And it's being recognized by the masses. It's being recognized by yourself, most importantly, okay? Your affirmation is success and abundance come to me in many forms. I deserve my good fortune, okay? It's saying make a list of your advantages and read daily to remind yourself just how much you are worth. Your worth is extremely important here, Taurus. Did I just call you Taurus? It's extremely important to you. Some of you do have Taurus in your chart. Okay? Some of you are married as well. That's for some of you. And here you go. Okay? But yeah, it's like when you give energy to something, that you're giving something the permission to take your joy, because you're giving away your joy, because you're giving away your time, your effort, and time doesn't even exist. So what makes you think that it even remotely deserves your energy if the now is infinite right now? Okay? This will be happening, the Tower, right now. The Tower is now. The Tower is right now. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those 2 of Pentacles. December 22nd to December 30th will be extremely significant to you. Okay? There's theft. It's Moon and Taurus energy, but the 6 of Pentacles, it's in reverse. There's theft. There's some kind of theft here, or someone doesn't want to give child support, or it's like extremely imbalanced. This isn't just like, oh, someone's breadcrumbing you. No, they're giving you like nothing. This is like nothing. Yeah, this is like nothing. Someone's doing something, someone's going to do something out of revenge as well, which is a negative energy. A real human being knows that there's no need for revenge. You're also getting exactly what you want in your career. So if there's something you really wanted in your career, Sagittarius, you're getting just that. Your wish is coming true. It's going to also be like the offer that you're going to come into in love only comes because of the love that you develop for yourself. There's so much self-love within you that it attracts in somebody who is like attracts like. Okay? And if you're like, well, emotionally and mentally and spiritually and sexually and physically, whatever, you're still connecting to these types of energies, it's because like attracts like. You're still vibrating on that energy wavelength, whether you know it or not. And so something is shaking it up to wake you up. To wake you up to how draining that can actually be. Right? It wakes you up. It's very like, the actions of others don't really matter. It's more so about how you react to it. Life is about 90% of what happens for you and 10% of how you react to it. How you deal with it. And so how you're going to deal with it is by knowing your truth. Knowing your worth and your value. And that is love. The love within yourself. You don't mind being alone. The Queen of Swords doesn't mind. She doesn't. This has been your reading, Sagittarius. For some of you, there's like a company. 6 of Pentacles in reverse can also be like if there's like a charity or a company or something. There's something about like they could be taking from the company, like taking money from the company. Okay? Like taking money from the charity or something like that. Yeah. They've been getting away with it for a while. And I feel like this is something that's going to be acknowledged, especially if someone like does the books or something like that. This has been your reading, Sagittarius. If you like a personal reading, information is linked down below in the description box. Next is Butterfly. I say.